China, Tiananmen. It is only 5:30 in the morning. Yet this part of the city is never silent. Tons of people from different regions in the country have already come to the biggest square in the world, waiting for the solemn flag-raising ceremony. The red wall of Tiananmen extends miles away. Along this wall, there are few other gates besides Tiananmen itself. Most of these gates lead to the public park or residential area. Yet there is one gate that is never opened to most people of the country. The Xinhuamen, Gate of New China. Armed national security constantly guards this two-floor palace-like building. Beyond this gate is the presidential residence and the State Council of the People's Republic of China. Its official name is Zhongnanhai, literally meaning Middle and South Sea. Zhongnanhai functions like the White House of the United States, yet its size is almost 200 times larger than the White House. As the most important and mysterious place in China, Zhongnanhai was closed to the public since 1949. Today, let's take a step further and go across the wall of Zhongnanhai, exploring the buildings and history of this great palace. More than 50% of Zhongnanhai is a lake. There are two lakes, each containing an artificial island. Along with another island in Beihai, or Northern Sea, which was originally connected to Zhongnanhai but separated by the Republic of China in the early 20th century, these three centripetal islands represent the Penglai Islands, where the immortals live in ancient China's legends. Chinese emperors claimed themselves as the holy sons of God, and they thus believed that owning Penglai Islands would bring them immortality and good fortune. The island in Nanhai, or Southern Sea, is Yingtai, which means terrace of ocean. This artificial island is composed of groups of magnificent buildings. In 1898, the young emperor Guangxu tried to westernize China through political and social reforms. However, when he attempted to assassinate the de facto ruler of the nation, Empress Dowager, his plan was leaked, and the furious empress imprisoned the emperor in this island. After 10 years of mental torment, Emperor Guangxu ended his life here. As the official gate of today's Zhongnanhai, this building, now called Gate of New China, was once called Pavilion of Precious Moon, because the Emperor Tianglong used this palace for trysting with his favorite concubine. At this part of the garden, there is a Western-style building combined with Chinese-style roof and characters. Its name is Haiyantang, which is Hall of Ocean Comfort. For many people who saw it before its destruction in the 1960s, Haiyantang was one of the most elegant and luxurious buildings in Zhongnanhai. On the other side of the shore, this group of Chinese buildings is called the Hall of 10,000 Kindnesses. It is located at the peninsula in the Middle Sea. During the Qing dynasty, these palaces were consecrated to Tibetan Buddhism's Buddha statues and pagodas. The front palace has a shape of a square. While the rear one has the shape of a circle. Together they express the traditional idea of round heaven and square earth. Not too far away, this giant building is Zhiguangge, which means the Belvedere of Violet Light. It is one of the most important structures in Zhongnanhai. Nowadays, Zhiguangge is frequently showed on the news channels. In the Qing dynasty, emperors feted the envoys and nobles from the frontier to consolidate the relationship between the Qing government and other ethnic powers like Tibet, Mongolia, and the Hui people. In addition, inside this palace, the portraits of outstanding military generals were perennially displayed. This building still has important political functions today, serving as a diplomatic conference room. On the opposite side of Zhiguangge, located right between the Southern Sea and the Middle Sea, this group of buildings doesn't share any typical characters of the palace. They are rarely decorated and not splendid. One might think these small houses are unimportant. Nevertheless, they had significant political purpose during the Qing dynasty. Its name is Fangzhe Yuan, Garden of Abundance and Flourishing. Emperors used to perform the ceremony of cultivation in the courtyard, symbolically plowing and sowing to show their strong architectural values, which was the basis of the empire. Located on the west side of the Middle Sea, these buildings used to be the residence of the last regent in Chinese history. In 1908, after young Emperor Guangchu died in Yingtai, the Terrace of Ocean, this little boy, only 3 years old at the time, was appointed by Empress Shi to be the emperor of the collapsing empire. Because the emperor was too young to rule, his father and mother-in-law were the de facto rulers. The government constructed this residence for the emperor's father, yet the emperor was overthrown by the revolutionists before the construction was completed. Many of the palaces and gardens still stand at the heart of China's capitals today. Some of them, like Haiyangtang, the Hall of Sea Comfort, have forever vanished in the river of history. During the 500 years before 1949, numerous emperors brought their families to live, entertain, and work in Zhongnanhai, and left their legacy on the country. Located in the west of Tiananmen Square, this giant garden eventually became the residence of rulers again, witnessing modern Chinese history and its progress